What's going on, Collider Games fans? I'm Caboose, and today what I got for you guys here is my review for Days Gone. This is the latest in the line of PlayStation exclusives. It's set in this post-apocalyptic world with a bit of a twist as you are part of a biker gang, so they try to pitch you in the feel of what it's like to be a part of a biker gang like that, but also set you within the field of a zombie apocalypse and mix those two genres together, and I feel that the game works in some ways and doesn't really work in others. So let me start off with the things that I don't like. I want to get those things out of the way. First of all, from a gameplay standpoint, it is a little clunky. Things are a little weighted. It feels like I'm walking around with like 10-pound boots, and everything in terms of the aiming always feels a little clunky. I had to immediately turn on the snap to aim feature in the options, which I'm glad is something that's available for me because that was something I was definitely struggling with. So I appreciate at least that that's something that's available. And I know some people might think that I'm just bad at the game. Trust me, I've played a lot of shooters. I've played a lot of third-person shooters, a lot of first-person shooters. I have some pretty good aim, I'd say, at least, to give a humble brag, I guess. It's just there was something about this game and the way that it felt as if I was playing on a TV that had a crazy input lag. That's the best way that I can explain it. So the gameplay was a little bit clunky. The driving was a little rough. And the biggest complaint that I have for Days Gone is that the story just didn't really capture me. It's featured with some good performances in terms of voice acting and everything, but there's just something about the story where I feel like they were really trying to get me to feel the emotions that they were portraying, and I just wasn't there with this game. It's not horrible by any means, like it's totally fine. You're going to be able to play through the story and enjoy it enough to want to continue playing it, but it's just that I thought and expected something more here, especially in the recent line of PlayStation exclusives. We had God of War and Spider-Man, both incredible stories being told there. I thought that we were going to have another one of those here with Days Gone, but I didn't really find it to be anything special in my personal opinion. I'm not knocking it too much. I just don't think it's all that much, and it's unfortunate that I feel this way. The game starts out so abrupt. They thrust you into this world, and you just don't have enough time to digest the way that these characters feel and the emotions that I'm sure the game is trying to get out of you. So that is an unfortunate complaint that I have with Days Gone. But transitioning into some of the things that I like, I really did enjoy driving around. That is one of the aspects in the gameplay that I loved. The bike and riding around the city and looking at the environments was really great. It's somewhat peaceful, even amidst the chaos. There were certain moments where you're just driving around and you really appreciate the scenery in this game, and I love how it looks visually. From a visual standpoint, it's phenomenal. Days Gone is not a stutter in the PlayStation exclusive lineup. Looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not even playing on a PlayStation 4 Pro. I can only imagine how much better the game could potentially look on a PS4 Pro, but on my normal PlayStation 4, the game looked and ran perfectly smooth, so that is something that I can definitely sing some high praises for. And my absolute favorite thing about Days Gone is the photo mode. Oh my goodness. It is the most detailed photo mode in any game I have ever played so far, and I love it. I am addicted to photo mode in video games. In Spider-Man PS4, I can't even explain to you how many hours I sunk in using the photo mode with that game, and Days Gone is already starting to get me with that as well. This is something, just as a personal preference, that I love with single player games now, and I really hope this continues to be a trend with future single player games, and it is done to perfection in Days Gone. The photo mode is amazing. And although I did complain a lot about the story, I will say that the performances from the voice actors are pretty well done here. Sam Witwer does a great job as the main character, and the facial animations are fantastic. Top-notch stuff there. You can definitely tell it looks exactly like Sam Witwer, so really well done in that department. And overall, the voice acting and the performances that you hear in this game are good. I also got to applaud this game for how creepy things can feel. When there are a lot of zombies around, it can get a little terrifying, and I love that sort of vibe that you can get off of a game like this. Because going in, I was really expecting that the zombies, or the freakers I believe they're known as in Days Gone, was just going to be a side thing, very easy to deal with. You know, you have a bike, an easy getaway. That's not necessarily the case, especially considering the fact that you have to take care of your bike. You have to repair it, you have to make sure that you fill it up with gasoline. So there's a lot of little factors in here that really build up the tension, and that was really well done with this game. And I love that vibe that you get when there's just even a few zombies. You feel in a tremendous amount of danger, so that was great. There's a pretty good crafting system, and there's also the ability to level up your character. You can earn XP when you run through missions or kill enemies, and when you level up your character, you can earn skill points and spend them towards upgrading certain abilities that you already have in your arsenal. So I thought that was really good. Wasn't too complicated, wasn't also simplistic either. It was just in that right sweet spot where I felt I wanted to dedicate time enough to learn how to craft certain things and definitely help myself create a better arsenal for my character. All in all, Days Gone is a good game. I was just hoping it to be a great one. I thought this game was going to be exceptional. That's what I was expecting out of it. Maybe it's my fault that I set my expectations a little too high, but when you look at the lineup of PlayStation 4 exclusives, how could you not? I thought that this was going to be the next one up at bat to hit that home run once again, and it unfortunately did not reach that for me. So to rate the game out of 10, I'm going to give Days Gone a 7.5 out of 10. If you're a fan of the PlayStation, if you like these PlayStation exclusives, if you're looking forward to Days Gone, I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed. It just didn't hit me in the way that I was hoping for, so I can't really give it too high of a score, but I think it's a perfectly fine game, and that photo mode is beautiful. But that's it. That's our review for Days Gone. Now we're going to kick it to you guys. Have you had a chance to play the game, or are you looking forward to it? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, a positive rating would be appreciated. And you can subscribe to the Collider Games channel for more gaming coverage. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.